Sorry about it. B'shas Pidas Chacham. When Chacham dies, no, that's my place again. Everybody has to be maspedim. Everybody was maspedim. It says Yom Hashmo v'yikabzu kol Yisrael. Similar idea. I guess one pasuk is where one pasuk is in Shmuel Aleph, the other is also in Shmuel Aleph. Okay, so Omar kol Yisrael lav shamin kibtzu and nikbetzu. I mean, it says why do you have to say by yikbetzu? Just say kol Yisrael. What does it mean they gather together? Ella de bachu bayoros. They the first, I guess initially they started crying on him in various different cities. That's what the Rabbi Chaim says. They didn't do it in throughout the country. Everybody got to came to the big cities. They said so. Whatever they were about to see, but in any event, evidently they did it in major centers. And then Amru, back to the text, they said, "Is this the glory of Shmuel? Torah." So Shmuel, we know he went through the circuit, right? He was a circuit judge. He went back. He traveled around from city to city to teach Torah. He was the first of the shoftim to do that, because there's a famous chazal in the Medrash which talks about Pilegesh Begiva. It says, who killed all those people by Pilegesh Begiva, the 70,000 people? So the Medrash says that the Sanhedrin Agadol killed them because they should have gone from city to city, from place to place, and taught Torah and Derech Eretz. And instead, they each sat under their own fig trees or date trees, or palm, I forget if it's maybe grapevines. Ishtachas Gafnu Teinoso. And they said, Shlomo I nafshi, as long as I can learn and people come to meet the Paskin Shilas, I don't have to go around. So therefore, Shmuel obviously had to be masaking that problem, and therefore he was the one who traveled the circuit to teach all over the place. Okay, so and that's what it says that he used to lo asa kain novi v'novi. No novi had done that previously. Shneimar says, Balach midei shana v'shana. He did a year annual circuit. See base Elva Gilgal, Shvasa Rama, then you come back to Rama, Yisham Besa B'Sham Shavat as Israel. So evidently, they not only did they get together, wherever they was able to get together in the big cities, but in each and every little town. So and somehow that's learned from the word nikbetzu. But no, that's not exactly. No, I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong. So Rabbi Chaim says, "Kichamoshu says So I don't know. I would not learn like Rabbi Chaim. You know what? Based on what he just wrote, he says. First, it says, and it's a contradiction, right? It says, let me go back over this. So. Fine, that sounds like there must be, but not necessarily that they did it all together. And then, so what is it? Why didn't it say V'ikbutzu in the first pasuk? Why it says V'ikbutzu in the second pasuk, right? So it says, now he explains it. Right? So first they did it in their own cities, in their small towns, in their local shuls, they're maspedim. Then they said, then they say, you know what? He traveled for us. We should travel for him. And then they all got together in Ayoros Gedolos and were masped him Barovam.
Okay.
So that's the way to understand it. Amar Rav Gadol Sheisask Shul Yosem Moshe Rabbeinu. Shmuel had more people involved than Moshe Rabbeinu. Ksiv Vayikhu Bnei Yisrael. Ksiv Vayikhu Bnei Yisrael. That's by Moshe. Bilu Kacha Ksiv Vayisbedu Lo Kol Yisrael. Afilu Noshim Ba'avodim K'tanim. So it's very similar to what we say about Aaron, right? That Aaron, everybody was masking him, similar by Shmuel. Everybody was masking him. Obviously, he went around and taught people. Moshe Rabbeinu did not have that. It was not in that position. So therefore, they didn't go around teaching. So Shmuel went around teaching. Therefore, everybody was masking him. Tanaros, we learn kinus tzaddikim, gathering together. It's good for the tzaddikim. Hanoya lohem, hanoya lohem. It's a benefit for them, benefit for the world. Peaceful tzaddikim. It's a famous quote. I don't remember what it is in Shas, but somewhere else. Peaceful tzaddikim, scattering for tzaddikim. Rolam, rolam. It's bad for them and bad for the world. So obviously, the opposite is true by Rishonim. Kinus Rishonim, rolam, rolam. When they get together, it's bad. Peaceful Rishonim, when they scatter, hanoya lohem, hanoya bolam. Bisman Rishonim, they're coming olam tova bolam. When Rishonim are uprooted from the world, they are. It's good for them and good for the world. When Rishonim are eradicated or lost, we know there's joy. When tzaddikim is talking olam, when the tzaddikim are removed from the world, no, that's bad. Rob olam, tzaddik avad, the tzaddik is lost. Ish sam alev. So the question of what that means. So let's see the Rabbi Chaim Hanoy Lam Shoskim Torah B'Tzavta. And tzaddikim get together, they learn Torah together. Hanoy Olam Shoskim Magin Alador. Interesting that he chose that. I would have said that Hanoy Olam, not that Torah necessarily protects the generation, although that's possible. I'd say it creates more Torah for the generation. Pizas Sekim Raluam Sheinos Kim Torah B'Tzavta. Raluam Shaidekim Puranus Balam Kidim Saim. Pizul Shoyim, which Nifradim Zemized, the Ain Cholim Liva 8 Sorah, the Sayeh Zed, that's good. Tzadik Ovad Ain Ish Samalei, Mashma, it sounds like Avagav the Ovad, even though he's lost, Puranas Bala Olam, and bad things are happening in the road. But Chasei Mituvaso, and also they're lacking his, and the goodness for him, Ain Ish Samalei, now he's paying attention. Inami Kim Sayem, or else like the end of the Pasuk says, Ki Bnei Haron Safat Tzadik. The reason why tzaddikim died early, many tzaddikim died in 1940, right before the Nazis came. The ones which I remember offhand, Shimon Shkop, Baruch Ber Leibowitz, I don't remember the Litvaks. Shimon Shkop, Baruch Ber Leibowitz, and the Kov and the Rav, the Dvar Avram. Those are Chaim Kanievsky. Those are four I remember offhand. So the Minera Nesa B'Tzaddik Nehara Sida Lavo, they Shlo Yireh Barah. So people are not paying attention that imminently something bad is going to happen. Amar Rav said, don't you say it's people's generation, that's only them, the people who knew him. It's everybody. You see, Vein Ish Samalev. Nashama Kalla Aretz Kain Ish Samalev. So they go there, it says Nashama Kalla Aretz Kain Ish Samalev. The entire land is desolate because they pay attention. Here's to the entire generation and beyond, I guess, because it says beyond Anshe Doro even. They all are suffer from his departure. It says Chaim Anshe Doro Median Leichud Anshe Doro El Shodim Aso Shein Chasem Mitabaso Nashama Kolarts. No, Darish Legs Yerushalmi Save the glass and the sea can't eat some alev. See Nashama Kolarts Kolam Kulo Nechsar. The entire world is lacking as a result. Bama Rava said, the Bittul Torah. Wow. They said, because I don't, not sure it's their own Bittul Torah, maybe other Bittul Torah. They receive Asher Stam Moshe. I have no idea what that means. So the Chaim says, Asher Stam Moshe, Nusam Ma'or. He had to receive Asher Yitzchak Esrei Bivli Das. See, Basrei was also Torah Shasam Moshe. The Bavon Ma Nirtzach. Why was somebody murdered? Bavon B'Torah Torah. As a result of that B'Torah Torah. You said that you had Gzeir Shava Sham Sham. What's Gzeir Shava? The Gzeir Shava is Tzadik Avavein Ish Sam Gzeir Shava Sam, not Sham Sham. Tzadik May Avavein Ish Sam Aleim. It says. Yeshua
Moshe.
Moshe. Hashem Moshe is really learning Torah. I guess somehow it's also the flip side. strange drasha. You want to stop? Or you want to go further? I know for you it's late.
I think we'll stop.
Okay, fine.
Sure.
Okay. Have a great week.
Thank you. You too.
Goodbye.
Bye.